How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
How's it going, bros? My name's PewDiePie. How's it going, bros? My name's PewDiePie.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna make PewDiePie's famous out of his own dang voice. So here we go. I got his track right here. And I have this video that I just watched.
How's it going,
I have all of it in the program as well. We need to make a kick drum, snare, some hi-hats, a bass, piano, some weird samples here and there. So we're gonna use all of only his voice just to create all that. So let's start with the kick. Find something good.
My name's PewDiePie.
I'm gonna pitch it down. And we're gonna go ahead and automate the pitch on this. Let's turn the sustain down. Alright, I'm gonna double this up and make the second one. And let's add some EQ. And we're gonna try to compress it too. And I'm just gonna kind of parallel compress everything in this. I'm cool with that as a kick drum.
Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be.
Okay, for the snare drum, I'm gonna see if I can get the S from when he says the word bros.
How's it going? How's it going, bro? How's it going?
I'm gonna try this. I'm going to draw out this sound. Maybe. I think I can take just that much of it. More high end, maybe a little bit more snappy with the compressor. Okay, so I'm going to bounce that out so I can sample it for real. And let's pitch this around and see if we can find something better with it. I kind of like that. I'm gonna double it one more time and make it higher. I guess that's fine, whatever, we might fix it later. All right, let's add in the snare. Here we go. Okay, next up is the hi-hat, and I'm gonna take the exact same sound I used for the snare, and I'm gonna pitch it up, and I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. There we go, and I'm gonna double it again. So now I got two of the sounds over each other. I'm gonna take out the lows. Sounds decent to me. All right, let's go ahead and program in this hi-hat sound. So now we have this. Now I want a little bit more beef to this actually. So I'm gonna, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and make our sub bass sound. All right, I'm gonna take that noise for the sub bass. And let's sample it. And we're gonna make sure this loops, so when I hold it down, it'll just keep going, and I'm gonna fade it like that. And that might sound kind of cool when I drop it low. All right, we got a decent sub bass sound, but let's go ahead. It's definitely a lot dirtier, so there we go, some distortion. And the other thing is that this has a little bit of a pitch thing in it. So I'm gonna make sure I can pitch this a fifth, which is 7 semitone. All right, that sounds pretty decent to me. And let's add some low end on that since it should be a nice fat bass. And I'm gonna go ahead and sort of create my master group here so I can just turn everything up all together, a little bit easier on me. Okay, and now we have this kind of weird sample. If we listen to the track.
Bob's or Vagana, whichever.
So we're just gonna find another weird sound and we're gonna do a little pitch automation.
How's it going, bros? My name's PewDiePie.
That one should be fine. And before I automate this out, I'm gonna do a little bit of a pitch automation going up into it. And unfortunately, the sampler and Reaper can't do pitch automation, so I have to do it as a bounce. This sample also has a little bit of an amp envelope. It doesn't start right on, it kind of sweeps up into it and sweeps out. So we can see it's got like a softer decay. And some distortion, of course. And I'm gonna actually drop it an octave. I'm gonna double it. Sure, I'm into that. That sounds good. Okay, so the beginning of this song starts with just the sub bass and the weird sample, but the entire track has a bandpass on it. So altogether, doesn't sound too thick right now, but that's okay. So I know that the main weird sample gets just a little bit more distortion on it during the chorus. Okay, now I need like the main part. So this is what I'm going to try and do. I'm gonna use the same sample that I did for the weird sample before it. We're gonna duplicate that and we're gonna make it just a little bit out of tune, just like you would with a normal synthesizer. All right, and we're gonna add some distortion. All right, let's record it in, son. Actually, you know, at the beginning, I don't think they do this. They actually do that. But now we're gonna have to change the decay. This sounds so weak and terrible. I can't believe how bad this is turning out, honestly. Whatever. Okay, next up, we're gonna do a little bit of a piano sound. So let's go back to our PewDiePie samples.
How's it going, bros? My name's...
Let's get that sample. Sure, why not? Might have not been the best sample to use. If we make it super short and cheat, so it's basically one sample, it'll sound perfect. This is basically cheating, but I'm going for it. Now we need to do a normal decay like a piano. It sounds kind of Asian. Let's drop the octave. All right, we got our piano sound. I'll take it. Doesn't sound like a piano at all. But whatever, dude. Just freaking whatever. Let's record some yummy piano. Ooh, that is very out of tune. Okay, so somehow I just lost my entire session. I'm gonna go ahead and redo it, and it might sound a little bit different. Let's see what it sounds like now. Still sounds terrible. Perfect. So here's this riser. So this shouldn't be too hard. So let's take a little snippet of him. There you go. Let's take that one. And we're gonna make it real long. Let's add some distortion. We're gonna do a low pass and we're gonna open up the low pass. I guess that's okay. Whatever, man. We'll add some reverb. I don't know, this just sounds so bad. Okay, now we have a sort of noise sweep cymbal thing, and we're gonna do basically the same thing we just did with that riser.
How's it going, bros? My name's...
Let's take that sound. Sure. I'm gonna really stretch this thing out. Let's get some distortion, of course. Perfect. Okay, I'll change the automation a little bit. I don't know, dude. I'll take it. And the very last thing is a tiny little reverse sound. I'm just gonna use the sample that we used for that main hook part. Okay, I'm gonna draw it out and I'm gonna reverse it. So if you remember when I made this little chop, I kind of did a pitch automation on it. So then when I stretch it out real long, something like that. So we'll cut it off right where we need to, fade it in a little bit. And we'll do a tiny little filter sweep. Change a little bit of the automation time. And we got that. So let's check out the whole dang track. So thanks for watching. This came out absolutely terrible. I thought it would come out a little bit better, but I've never done something like this before. Whatever. Go check out Pewdiepies, a little bit of a smaller YouTuber. You can use all the views you can get. Check out all my music and all my links below if you want to follow me, keep up to date with stuff. Got a new music video coming out soon. Whatever. Peace.